found out that a lot of movie posters can be a little misleading. If they don't want to give up too much information about the film, they sometimes put something that's relevant but it doesn't give much away about the characters or the story or anything like that. We wanted to show the relationship in the characters. So with my movie poster, there's Will to the right and there's me to the left, and it's a black background. I made it look quite dramatic. I wanted to like show what genre I'm trying to portray, which is a thriller, and it's very dramatic and almost dark. And I'm trying to show this through the poster. I wanted to show a contrast in the characters almost. So there's Will, who's very beaten up, bloody, and looking rough, and he's the rougher brother that gets into a bad situation, meaning me, the more cleaned up brother, is having to come and help him. So there's me that's, you know, looking a bit more clean cut without any bruises or anything, in a suit, so it shows a contrasting character. I didn't want them to be facing each other and looking distressed, because I didn't want them to look fighting against each other. I wanted them to look like they could be brothers, and that's what I'm trying to show. So I had the darkness of it being a thriller genre of our actual product, and then I wanted to show that in the poster. So I had it very dark around the edges, and I didn't show anything that wasn't unnecessary. I just had our two characters very basically sat back to back. A magazine cover, I wanted my magazine to look like it was all about film. So I had like a film strip running through it. I had a film reel, but also I wanted to portray the theme of this film that I'm promoting, which is ours. So I had the main protagonist in the suit, looking more clean cut, dominating the magazine itself. And I followed the convention of not having, if you were to fold the magazine in half, I didn't want it to go directly down the nose of the character. I wanted it to be slightly to a side, and I made sure that happened. But also for the background, for the actual image I used, I didn't want anything very eye-catching other than the character. I wanted the attention to be brought just to the character, because that's all that's really important. We didn't want to give too much away about the story. We just wanted to show the character. And I feel this supports our trailer quite well, because this is all we're trying to give away. With the thriller, they don't tend to give too much information. The main character himself is a big drive for the story. Like, it all relies on him to come find his brother, for him to have these skills, to have the courage to go in and save him, and have this loyalty to his family. So a lot of it depends on this character, and I wanted to show this through the poster being only those two characters, because they're the only things that are really important. A lot of it is about family, so I wanted to show the family together. And then also with the magazine cover, then it's just my character that's advertising for that film, but it's a very character-driven piece. So I feel my main product did like combine quite well with the magazine and with the poster. I feel I was quite successful. I don't think there's anything else I could do to push that a bit more. I guess we'll find out when it comes to market.
I use my magazine as a way of making to show the difference between the two protagonists. I wanted to make 2 issues of the actual magazine, so that I could have one issue with the face of one protagonist, the rougher street fighter with the Mohican, and show him all bloodied and beaten up, and then have the other one to be the opposite with his brother, the clean cut, well trained in a suit, all looking smart kind of thing, to show a difference between the two. So then it helps the audience connect with that actual character. Therefore, then they'd be more drawn into it, because they would see like there's the darker side and then there's also the light, so it appeals to 2 different audiences.